Thank you very much for tuning in to the Sim Racing Authority Sprint Series presented by Banners Motorsports. Here we go. We're going to take a look at the starting grid as the field sits here awaiting the pace car to start going. Marcus Richardson starting first, closely followed by Mr. Beach, Derek Bordeaux third, Connor Anton fourth, and Alex Peck rounding out the top five. Chance Crum starting sixth, David Fish seventh, Riley Wines eighth, Dustin Lee ninth, and Nick Caressel 10th. Kyle Putz 11th, Aaron Davis 12th, Matt Simpson 13th. 14th is Bobby Cheney, Mike Ellis starting 16th, Tyler Ducharme 17th, and Cameron Meyer rounding out the bottom half of the field right there. Again, if you'd like to join the Sim Racing Authority or think about sponsoring some races or maybe even being the title sponsor of the Pro Series, simracingauthority.com information is down in the description. Check that out. Marcus Richardson certainly been dominant here this week. He won the race at the Pro Series race at Bristol last night, and as you can see, he's starting up on the pole for the Sprint Series race here as well. As the pace car rolls off, practice was certainly a bit of a nightmare. A lot of wrecks, a lot, I would say cautions. Obviously, it was practice, no cautions, but there were a lot of wrecks, a lot of torn up race cars in practice. Certainly going to be a lot of people probably taking it easy on the race if they can here, knowing what has happened previously in practice. Certainly would expect a lot of cautions here tonight. Not really much you can do about it. Even with a great group of drivers, Rockingham can just come up and bite you. Richardson electing to start on the inside, of course, the preferred line around Rockingham. Yeah, racing pace car is going to pull off into the pit lane shortly, and we should see that green flag.
Green,
and
green.
The green flag flies for Marcus Richardson here at Rockingham. Of course, he had the green flag, gets a good jump on the number 22 car of Mr. Beach. Beach tries to follow in behind him, but Bordeaux gets to the inside. Meanwhile, Richardson pulls away with quite the lead. Anton getting by Alex Peck on the outside as well. Chance Crum also following in, getting into the top five right there behind Connor Anton. On the inside of Anton, however, here comes Riley Wines making his way to the front. Anton losing 2 spots on that first lap of 95 right here at Rockingham. Marcus Richardson now pulling away by a 0.6 second gap right there over Derek Bordeaux. Field is relatively single file right now. I am genuinely surprised that there was not a massive junk in turn 1. It looks like everyone did themselves a favor, took it nice and easy there in turn 1. David Fish running 8th right now, just ahead of Dustin Lee in the number 51 machine. Right behind Dustin Lee is in 10th place Kyle Putz right there in the 8 machine. Of course, Aaron Davis, Nick Caressel having quite the battle back there. Mike Ellis getting by Caressel. Mike Ellis making his way to the front here, starting towards the back, already up to the 12th spot. Again, Bobby Cheney in the number 24 machine on the inside of Nick Caressel. Cameron Meyer back there in the 15th spot. Bringing up the rear is Tyler Ducharme. Oh, no, bringing up the rear is Matt Simpson. Taking it easy, as he usually does in these sprint races, staying out of trouble and then coming on at the end. Meanwhile, Marcus Richardson still out there in the lead with a 6/10 lead over Derek Bordeaux. Beach is closing on Derek Bordeaux, however, could be quite the battle there for second. Bordeaux is probably going to try and push, see if he can stay ahead of Mr. Beach. Beach right there on the back bumper heading into turn 3. Riley Wines right there, final car in the top 5. Take a look at Connor Anton continuing to fall back. Anton back to the 7th spot. David Fish right there behind him. David Fish up to 8th. David Fish was a little bit farther back in the field there. David Fish probably saving his stuff. Could see him coming back later towards the end there. Alex Peck running 6th. Meanwhile, Richardson's lead seems to have extended. Yes, it's up to about 1 second on Mr. Beach. Still no caution. I must say I am quite surprised. Riley Wyans getting the run on Bordeaux. Bordeaux looks like he got the wall there. Bordeaux almost goes around there going into turn 3 by the looks of things. Eric Bordeaux falling back from 2nd to the 5th spot, in danger of losing 5th to the number 59 car of Alex Peck. Connor Anson still running in the 7th spot. That is not good enough for the free craft dinner, my friend. No, it is not. Tyler Ducharme running in the 13th spot. He started last. He's certainly made some gains. Mike Ellis seems to be off the pace. Might have gotten the wall a little bit there, running in the 17th spot. Certainly not the run Mike Ellis was looking for. He was certainly moving to the front. Might have pushed a little too hard and gotten the wall. Very easy to do here. Meanwhile, Simpson still chugging along in the 16th spot. Caressel up to into 15th. Bobby Chaney out there running for points. Not too many people around him, running in the 12th spot. Tyler Ducharme in the other Jeff Gordon paint scheme is behind him. Aaron Davis having a decent run up to the 11th spot behind Dustin Lee. Kyle Putz in the 9th spot. Looks like David Fish might have gotten by Connor Anton right there for the 7th position. That's going to drop Anton from 4th at the start of the race to 8th 10 laps later. Marcus Richardson continuing to pull away from Mr. Beach. 1.35 second gap over Mr. Beach. Chance Crum chugging along in the 3rd spot. Riley Wyans is also right there in 4th. Alex Peck rounding out the top 5. Bordeaux back to 6th. Richardson seems to be the dominant car tonight as well as we go on board. Trying to see the line that Richardson's running. Looking for evidence of those grip hacks. He can't be good. He has to have grip hacks, right? That's how this works, right? Right? That's what I tell myself. Richardson getting right up close to the wall into turn 1, letting it float down into the corner, getting in the gas as early as he can, coming off a 2. Airing it right up to the wall. Doesn't even look like he's driving it that hard. He's just out there for a Sunday drive and pulling away from Beach. Taking a look back through the field, see if we can go on board with someone in a more exciting position. Seeing clean air is fun when you're the one driving, but if you're watching, not too exciting. Bordeaux is off the pace heading into turn 3. Let's check the instant replay, see if we can figure out why that might be. On board with Derek Bordeaux. Here we are going into turn 2 as we exit onto the backstretch. Caps the apron, almost goes around again, saves it. Great driving right there by Derek Bordeaux. Bordeaux had slipped back to 9th. Before that incident, Bordeaux is probably trying to drive it a little bit too hard right now. Probably frustrated, falling back from the 2nd spot all the way back to 9th. Looks like he could fall back even further. 10th spot right now is Aaron Davis right there. Last car in the top 10. A good run for Aaron Davis. He's usually wrecked out of the race by now in his number 32 Skittles machine. Aaron Davis, going into this, said that he really does enjoy Rockingham, thinks he's got a chance at a good finish today. Riley Wyans chugging along in the 4th spot. Look at that paint job right there. Some may say that there is too much color on that car. I disagree. That car looks badass. Marking lap 18 of 95 here at Rockingham. Still no cautions. I'm sure we'll see one by the end of the race, but at this point, no. Gotta love the camera angles at Rockingham. Absolutely beautiful. This track is just really, really, really good. Yes, you can quote me on that. I know it's a good review. Okay, Tyler Ducharme up to the 11th spot, trying to get past Bobby Chaney here. That's the best battle on the track at the moment. Ducharme with the run out of 4. He's going to try to dive it down in there on the bottom into turns 1 and 2. Chaney, I would expect Chaney to let him go, but he's not going to do it. Chaney's going to try to battle back on the outside, but the inside is the preferred line, and it will win every time around Rockingham. If you can get under someone, you can pass them, and Ducharme is going to complete the pass into turn 3. Look for Chaney to maybe get a crossover with the run. No, not enough of a run for... Oh, nope. No, not quite enough of a run for Bobby Chaney right there to get the crossover. Ducharme cuts him off in the turn 1. Surprisingly, Ducharme just passed someone without wrecking. Good job, Tyler Ducharme. Good job. That's what we like to see. Aaron Davis up to the 9th spot. Someone must have wrecked in front of him because we all know Aaron Davis has never passed a car in his life. Marcus Richardson still leading the field, 2 seconds ahead of Mr. Beach. Chance Crum also back there. Riley Wyans 4th, and Alex Peck rounding out the top 5. Riley Wyans right on the back bumper right there. Chance Crum, this is for the 3rd spot. Riley Wyans certainly looks like he is fast out there tonight. Wyans right on the back bumper heading into turn 3. We could see him get the run off of 4 and try to make the move at turn 1. No, instead Crum gets the run off of 4. Wyans is almost in the wall coming off of 4. He's going to blame the pings. It was not the pings. Riley Wyans did almost just hit the wall on his own. The secret is out. Rockingham, definitely a tough track. We'll run 24 laps caution free here at Sim Racing Authority. That right there is amazing. This little wad of cars, David Fish moving his way into this little battle for the 3rd place position. Alex Peck also there, Riley Wyans, and of course the current holder of the 3rd place spot is Chance Crum. Fish going under Alex Peck into turn 3. David Fish was way back there in 10th earlier in the race, and in just 25 laps, Fish is starting to make his way to the front here at Rockingham. Tire saving, very important here. One of David Fish's strong suits here on the iRacing service, and it is showing here tonight. David Fish moving his way up to the 5th spot. Riley Wyans is certainly seeing David Fish in the rear view right there, trying to use up as much track as he can. David Fish is marching his way to the front right there. David Fish running up front in the Pro Series race at Bristol got into a bit of an incident, ending up dying. So this is quite the rebound for David Fish, considering he died yesterday. So, you know, I think a top 5 finish is certainly good for Fish, but he's obviously going to want more. Driving it in deep right there, getting right to the back bumper of Riley Wyans, but Wyans drives it in on the normal line, gets the run coming out of the corner. Taking a look at Matt Simpson. Simpson seems to be starting to try to work his way to the front here. As we see, there's no cautions. Simpson's trying to get as many spots as he can as the racing is clean. Look at that beautiful car right there. It's pretty much the most beautiful car ever, and oh no, he scraped the paint. He scraped the paint on the most beautiful, most amazing car ever. The number 420 Chihuahua on the hood machine of just, there's nothing better than that car right there. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. When you see that Chihuahua in your rearview mirror, you are cowering in fear. That is a fact. Connor Anton still holding it back in the 7th spot after having quite the bad start. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon is coming up on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon. Double entendre. It's so wrong. Oh, okay. Aaron Davis trying to get to the back bumper right there of Kyle Putz. Putz currently running in the 8th spot. Aaron Davis in 9th. Aaron Davis with quite the run heading into turn 3, and quite the run coming off of 4. Aaron Davis unable to get to the inside of Putz right there. Davis seems to drive it in just a little bit too deep, but he's still going to get a good exit off the corner, trying to get back to the back bumper, get a nose right there on Kyle Putz. Can't quite do it. Davis getting under him right there. Unable to clear the number 8 machine. Look at that, Cameron Meyer. You might have saw him in the corner of your screen. Looks like the number 21 machine of Cameron Meyer is going to head down the pit lane. Not quite sure why. It doesn't look like he has any major front end damage. Not too sure about the pit window here. Didn't really check too much. Take a look at the replay. See if we can figure out what happened to Cameron Meyer here, if anything happened in the immediate past. No, Cameron Meyer is just going to pull his car down into the pit lane, at least, by the looks of things. Not quite sure what's going on with the number 21 machine of Cameron Meyer. Not sure about the pit window here at Rockingham. But certainly, I don't think you'd be pitting this early. I have a feeling if you save a little bit, I have a feeling you make it this entire race without pitting. Not sure on that. I never really checked. I figured we would wreck every lap. Yeah. Working lap 34 of 95 here in the Sim Racing Authority Sprint Series, presented by Banners Motorsports. Riley Wyans currently running in the 5th spot. That is a great one for Riley. Wait one for Wywee. Which brings us to the Riley Wyans ping update presented by Fastnet Wireless. His ping is at 116. That is a great ping for Wyans as he gets passed for the 5th spot. He can't blame the pings this time, however. It is not the ping's fault. Riley Wyans. Oh, no. Wyans is going to surge back on the outside right there. Drives it in deep. It looks like Peck might get the run coming off the corner here in 3 and 4. Wyans trying to hang on for that top 5 for dear life. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it. Wyans with the run entering turn 1. Wyans driving it in deeper. Peck is going to get the run off the corner. Peck slides up. They're going to hit. They touch right there. A little bit of damage on the back bumper of the number 59 machine of Alex Peck. I would assume there's some little bit of front end damage to the 07 right there of Riley Wyans. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to be too bad. A little bit dented. You can see the hood is slightly bowed up there on the right side. He should still be able to keep going with minor problems. Let's take a look at the instant replay of that incident right here. We got Riley Wyans coming out of turn 4. Incident happens coming out of turn 3 right there on the outside of Alex Peck, trying to hold on to that top 5 spot. Wheeling it hard, turning left as hard as he can right there. Peck slides up. He is clear. He's allowed to do it. Wyans gets in the back bumper right there. Probably not expecting Peck to lose his run so quickly coming off the corner. Again, actually a little bit surprised that Riley was actually able to hit him. Because usually he just goes through the other cars on the track. Marcus Richardson putting Derek Bordeaux a lap down. That right there would be the nail in the coffin for a bad night for Derek Bordeaux. Bordeaux starting second all the way back to, I believe, the 10th spot at this point or so. This isn't a replay. I just suck. Okay. Marcus Richardson putting the number 62 car of Nick Caressel down a lap as well. Caressel is going to lose his first lap. Caressel usually pretty lucky with the wave eyes. However, Bordeaux slips by Caressel in case of a caution to try and stay on that lead lap. Looks like the next person up to go a lap down is the number 69 machine of Tyler Ducharme as we get close to the halfway point here at Rockingham. Marcus Richardson pulling away by 2.6 seconds over Beach. 3 seconds on David Fish. If this goes green all the way, I would say our top 3 finishes are going to end up finishing in these positions. However, I doubt that this race will go green. I could not see that happening. David Fish having a good night in the 3rd spot, considering it was dead. Chance Crum 4th. Alex Peck in the 5th spot. Aaron Davis running in the 10th position. Right there, Kyle Putz pulling away Matt Simpson, heading to the inside of Aaron Davis. Simpson is, again, moving his way to the front after hanging back, expecting the Rex, doing what he does here in the Sprint Series. The Rex did not happen. The Chihuahua on the hood is still there, and he's going to clear Aaron Davis. Oh, no. Davis trying to hold on the outside here at Rockingham. He is going to clear Davis on the exit of the corner, however. Aaron Davis is still running in the 11th spot. Hey, a race where Aaron Davis is still running is a good race for Aaron Davis. Hate to say it, but it is true. Tyler Ducharme running in the 12th spot. Again, Tyler Ducharme having a great night here in the 12th spot. He hasn't wrecked anyone. He has not flipped. He only has a little bit of damage on his car. And he's going to lose his first lap, 44 laps into the race. Good job, Tyler Ducharme, having a wonderful race. He's going to let Richardson go, however. Good job, Tyler Ducharme. I'm not even kidding this time. You actually let the leader go. Good job, Tyler Ducharme. Taking a look at Marcus Richardson, dominating the race, dominating this entire week here at the Sim Racing Authority Sprint Series. Still with a 3.2 second lead over Mr. Beach, David Fish running third, Chance Crum fourth, Alex Peck running in the 5th position, rounding out your top 5. Quite the battle right here. Alex Peck, Chance Crum, Kyle Putz, and Matt Simpson. Simpson is again moving his way through the field. Putz gets the wall, and Simpson's going to go right to the inside and capitalize on the mistake. Simpson clears Putz entering turn 1 here at Rockingham. 49 laps to go at Rockingham. Marcus Richardson still leading. We've almost made it to the halfway point. No cautions. Tyler Ducharme taking his car down pit road. Not quite sure if that's the best decision. I think we can make it to the end. No fuel. Looks like he might have some right side damage. Might have pancaked that wall pretty hard. Meanwhile, Aaron Davis is going to lose his first lap of the race at the halfway point. Which is, I don't think Aaron Davis has ever made it to the halfway point in a race before, so good job. Good job, Aaron Davis. Marcus Richardson still with a 3.1 second lead over Mr. Beach. Take a look at Marcus Richardson trying to put the number 8 machine of Kyle Putz 1 lap down. Putz almost gets the wall coming out of turn 4 there. Certainly looks like he is wearing out those tires. Marcus Richardson is going to put Putz 1 lap down. Sounded really aggressive when I said that. 1 lap down. That should be a thing. We should make that a thing. No, we're not going to make that a thing. That's stupid. And right here, 45 laps to go here at Rockingham. The green flag is still out, as it has been for the entire race. Yes, green flag, halfway point, Rockingham, entire race. You heard it right. This is insane. Certainly one of the hardest tracks on the circuit. Beach running in the 2nd spot. David Fish making some gains. Was 3 seconds back. Now 2.5. Chance Crum still right there behind Alex Peck. Not close enough to make a move. Riley Wyans alone in his own zip code running in the 6th spot. Tyler Ducharme right there is lap down. Connor Anton running 7th. Bobby Chaney 8th. Certainly a good run for the league owner, he's also the vice president. He's also the most important person. He does everything for the league. No one else does anything. Matt Simpson right there running 9th. About to go a lap down to Marcus Richardson right there in the number 18 machine. Kyle Putz running 10th. First car, 1 lap down. Aaron Davis also a lap down. Derek Bordeaux 1 lap down. Tyler Ducharme is a couple laps down right there because he pitted. Not quite sure why, but you know what? A lap with Ducharme off the track is a good lap. I'm not going to complain about it. Cameron Meyer back out there in the 15th spot. Not quite sure why he pitted earlier. As we see Dustin Lee back here is still sitting in the pits, probably pancaking that wall pretty hard. Very easy to do here at Rockingham if you're trying to push too hard. Meanwhile, the gap between Alex Peck and Chance Crum is still about the same. Soldiering through, bringing up the rear of the top 5. Crum not close enough to make a run on Peck. Peck not far away enough to let his guard down because Crum is there. Peck looking to the inside of the left car of Nicholas Caressel, getting by him. Caressel is going to go high because Caressel is not a douchebag. Bobby Chaney running 8th. Matt Simpson is behind him, though, trying to catch him. Simpson is definitely a fast guy here tonight. Staying at the back, probably not the best decision for Simpson. Well, it was a smart decision, to be honest with you, because we all expected there to be a massive jump in turn 1, but now, looking back on it, might not have been the best decision as we go green flag for the first half of the race, even longer now. Tough break for Simpson, but you know what? He's still going to probably end up with a good top 10 finish out of this whole situation. Marcus Richardson now with a 4.2 second lead over Beach. At this point, 40 or so laps on the tires here at Rockingham. Probably not feeling too good out there driving these cars. Rockingham definitely known for its tire wear. It's astounding, really, how bad Rockingham is for tire wear. You have to wonder if Richardson might just be in cruise control mode as he still continues to pull away from Mr. Beach. Derek Bordeaux seems to have taken his car off the track. Room for Cameron Meyer to pick up a spot. Richardson right on the back bumper of league president, owner, VIP, CEO, operations manager Bobby Chaney. Chaney not going to let him go there, but you know what? Richardson gets to the inside, and Chaney is going to fall victim, go one lap down here at Rockingham. That's going to leave us with 7 cars left on the lead lap right there. If this race goes green the entire way, we could easily see Richardson lapping most of the field here at Rockingham. Beach still running second. David Fish catching Mr. Beach, only 2 seconds back right now from the second place spot. Alex Peck and Chance Crum still about 3/10 apart. Riley Wyans is starting to slow down here a little bit. Connor Anton starting to catch him up. This is the battle for the 6th spot. Riley Wyans is wheeling it. Look at him fishtailing, almost getting the wall there off of 2. Connor Anton is going to capitalize, drop him to the inside easily, clearing Wyans into turn 3. Riley Wyans doesn't have too much competition to worry about. His closest competition is 1 lap down. Bobby Chaney, 9 seconds back. "33 laps remaining here at Rockingham for Marcus Richardson." At this point, it looks like it's going to be Richardson's race unless there is some kind of fuel situation, caution, something like that comes up. Richardson has dominated here all week. Meanwhile, as we see David Fish catching Alex Cheminade Beach. I don't even know how you say his damn name. I'm just going to call him Beach. Alex Peck about 5 seconds behind David Fish. David Fish is pretty well secure in the 3rd spot at this point. He's going to have to make a run for the 2nd spot. As we said, this was going to be a good night for David Fish. Good tire-saving track. Good tire-saving driver. Good long run. Right there. Perfect race for David Fish. But an even more perfect race for Marcus Richardson as he has a 5.6 second lead over Mr. Beach right there in the 2nd position. Beach is soldiering on, though, having a good run here in the Banners Motorsports Sprint Series. Anton soldiering on back there in the 6th spot after getting by Riley Wyans. Has already gapped him by quite a bit. Wyans seems to be falling off the pace a little bit. Tires seem to be an issue right there. Simpson cracking into the top 10. Good run for Matt Simpson. Kyle Putz back to the 11th spot. Nick Caressel running 12th. Tyler Ducharme running 13th after pitting. Probably because he hit the wall or something. I don't know. Cameron Meyer right there getting back out there, trying to pick up some spots if there is an inevitable wreck here. Getting by Riley Wyans. Of course, Meyer is on much, much fresher tires. Yeah, tires do make that much of a difference here at Rockingham. Everyone is out there fighting their car right now if they are on the older tires. Just trying to keep it on the track, keep it where they're at. .27 laps remaining. Marcus Richardson still out here leading the field here at Rockingham. He has led every single lap of the race so far, and unless there's a caution or some possible pit strategy, it doesn't look like that is going to happen. The closer we get to the end of this race, the closer I would expect it that you would be able to make it the entire way on fuel, no problem. Certainly good news for Richardson. Not going to be any pit strategy to deal with unless there's a caution. Just go fast, turn left, and do it better than everyone else at this point. He doesn't even have to do it better than everyone else. He just has to cruise at this point with quite the big lead over Mr. Beach. Alex Peck right there in fourth. Chance Crum directly in tow as per usual. That seems to be the theme of the race. It's been Peck and Crum back there in the fourth and fifth spot. David Fish has been in third for pretty much for a majority of the race. Mr. Beach has been in second for pretty much the entire race with the exception of turn one where Bordeaux got under him for a little bit. Top five has stayed relatively the same since about the halfway point, since about the time David Fish made his way up to the third spot. Riley Wyant still hanging back there in the seventh spot. Taking a little listen to the number 07 machine. You can hear him clutching it into the corner right there. Marcus Richardson still out there leading the field. Certainly needs to be worried about that number 18 in the distance there. Could be going a lap down here at Rockingham. Riley Wyans seems to be trying to save fuel. There certainly could be some fuel strategy in tonight's race. Wyans clips the apron. Oh, shoots up the track. Looked to me like he almost died. Confirmed. Dead. Yes. On board with Marcus Richardson. Richardson does not seem to be trying to save any fuel. Not quite sure why Wyans might be trying to save fuel then. Possibly you might have to do a stop, maybe get a little splash of gas. Not quite sure at this point. Even so, it looks like Richardson with his 8-second lead over Mr. Beach. It won't be too big of an issue. Mr. Beach working his way through some lap traffic right there. Bobby Cheney to the outside. Going to be lapping Matt Simpson here in a bit. On board with league CEO, vice president, president, CEO, trustee, treasurer, Grandpa Bobby Cheney. Still 10 seconds ahead of the 10th place positions, Aaron Davis. Aaron Davis going 2 laps down at this point in the race. Connor Anton 6th, pulling away by Riley Wyans, 3.5 seconds over Riley Wyans. Riley Wyans falling victim, going a lap down right there to Marcus Richardson. Judging by the sound, it does not sound like Wyans is trying to clutch it anymore. Wyans is going full throttle, doing the best he can here at Rockingham. Now Connor Anton is on the hot seat, possibly the next car to go a lap down here at the Rock. Richardson not in this particular site at the moment. But yes, I would expect Richardson to make it there by the end of the race. 16 laps to go here at Rockingham. As I've said multiple times, dominating performance by Marcus Richardson, leading the entire race here tonight. There has not been one lap so far that has not been led by Marcus Richardson, as he continues to pull away from Mr. Beach. Going to put Aaron Davis another lap down here. I do believe this is the second lap Aaron Davis might be going down, possibly even 3. Davis almost wrecks the leader. Yeah, that's confirmed. Confirmed, Aaron Davis. We'll be seeing you. You will now be a part of Banners Motorsports. I kid. Yeah, Connor Anton in turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4 just now is Richardson coming out of turn 4. However, with the pace Richardson has, Connor Anton should be expecting to go a lap down before this race is over. 14 laps left here at the Rock. I want to be honest with you. I did expect a lot from this race. I expected a lot of cautions, and to be honest, it's been a disappointment for all the right reasons. No one has died, no one's wrecked, no one is caught on fire. It's generally pretty a boring race. Everyone is strung out, racing clean. Ducharme has not wrecked anyone. It's just all the drama that we like here at Sim Racing Authority. None of that's happened. No wrecks, nothing. Just pure, sheer domination right there. Marcus Richardson is leading this race. He so far has led every single lap. I cannot stress that enough. He's led every single lap with a 9.1 second lead here at Rockingham. That is insane. It's insane. Looks like we're not going to have to worry about green flag pit stops. Looks like we can make it all the way to the end on fuel. Still no caution. Would expect this race to go green flag to the end at this point. Must say, very impressive showing right here by Sim Racing Authority. As much as I like to make fun of these guys, as much as I like to rail on them, still a great job out here by everyone involved keeping this race green. Certainly not to be expected from Rockingham, especially in a stock car. Well, what other car is going to go around Rockingham? You doofus. You doofus. Racing Skip Barbers around Rockingham. Yeah, that can go green flag all the way, but a stock car, I don't know. No, but usually you're going to see someone like Carl Long flip it down the back straightaway. Nothing like that. Rockingham going green. Great job out there. Field is relatively strung out. No battles that are particularly impressive right now. Just working our way through the field. Bobby Cheney soldiering on, having a point stay in 9th. Aaron Davis in the top 10. Good run for Aaron Davis. Nick Caressel running in the 11th spot. Told me he wouldn't have too much here tonight. Kyle Putz in 12th. Tyler Ducharme in the 13th spot after pitting. Damage on the rear of Ducharme's car. Looks like someone ran into him for once. Cameron Meyer back in the 14th spot after pitting earlier in the race for an unknown reason. I'm sure there was a perfectly justifiable reason. I'm just too stupid to figure it out. 8 laps to go here coming up at Rockingham for Marcus Richardson. Marcus Richardson approaching the number 4 machine of Connor Anton. Richardson is going to be putting Anton a lap down probably as soon as turn 1. That is going to end up leaving it to 5 cars on the lead lap, I do believe. I think Anton is currently scored in the 6th spot. Yeah, the entire top 5 is on the lead lap. That is about it. Should stay that way. 7 laps left for Marcus Richardson here at Rockingham. It would be possible for Crum to possibly go a lap down here to Marcus Richardson. That could be a stretch, though, with only 6 laps remaining in the race. Taking a look at the intervals, the battle between Beach and Fish is finally heated up here with the final 6 laps. 5 laps of the race here at Rockingham. Fish was about 3 seconds back at one point. He's closed that gap to half a second. Fish saving his tires, saving it way better than anyone else out here usually can. Fish doing a wonderful job out there. Certainly the Tire Saving King, as we've said, this track is perfect for the Tire Saving King, especially if you can get a long run like we've had here tonight. David Fish catching Mr. Beach. Riley Wyans back there in the 7th spot. Matt Simpson, 8th, 2 laps down. Bobby Chaney also back there running 9th. Aaron Davis having a good run in the 10th position. Good job, Aaron Davis. Nick Carresso running 11th. Kyle Putz in the 12th position. Three laps to go. 2.5 laps really left for Marcus Richardson here at Rockingham. He has led every single lap of the race. That stat, I'm not going to get it out of my head. He has led every single lap of this race, and that is amazing. He got the pole, pulled away on the start. He never looked back. Richardson absolutely wheeling that car here tonight. He's been able to stay fast, but also not wear his tires out too bad. As you can see, he's still pulling away, even at this late stage of the race. Oh, white flag right there. Tyler Ducharme is directly in front of him. Going to be a couple of corners there where Ducharme might have a chance to murder Marcus Richardson here. Would not surprise me in the slightest. Final lap for Richardson. Oh no, Richardson's going to do the smart thing. He's going to go ahead and stay behind Tyler Ducharme right there. Kyle Putz moves up the track right in front of Tyler Ducharme. Looks like he might have... he didn't even really slide up that much. Kyle Putz is going to go ahead and beat Ducharme right there. Marcus Richardson is your winner, though. Checkered flag for Marcus Richardson. Richardson having a great run out there tonight. Let's talk to the drivers.
Hey, Marcus. Good run, top 3.
David Fish, Stuart Redmond up in the booth. You got a copy.
10-4.
Well, you know, I'm sure you wanted to win the race, but third cannot be that bad considering you died yesterday at Bristol. Tell me a little bit about your race.
Well, the Pelican Case Products and Pallett did a real good job. Didn't have a real good qualifying run, but just ran a smart line, made sure I didn't burn my tires up, so I had something for the end. Was able to make my way through the field about halfway through, and just came up a little short trying to run Beach down. Good win for Marcus, good run for Beach, and proud of the whole group for managing to run this race caution-free because practice was looking a little rough, but good job on everybody's part, and thank you all for putting this on. Appreciate it.
Certainly a very good run and a very good battle with the next person, Mr. Beach right here. Beach, looking for an interview? You want to talk to us or anything?
I'm good.
So does that mean no interview, or do you want an interview or not? Tell me, Beach, god dang it.
It was a great race.
10-4. Marcus Richardson, Stuart Redmond up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Marcus Richardson bringing home your second win on the week here at Sim Racing Authority. Certainly a dominating performance, winning by 10 seconds. Honestly, the only thing I can ask is, how did you do it?
I went really slow, just took care of my tires. I compared to Connor, apparently had a lot better right front wear, so I just really focused on not trying to slide my tires and come off the turn straight, and it worked out.
All right, good to hear. Congratulations on your win and sweeping this week.
Thank you.
That is going to conclude our Sim Racing Authority Pro Series or Sprint Series presented by Banners Motorsports coverage here from Rockingham. Marcus Richardson is going to take the win. Beach finishing second, David Fish third, Alex Peck going to finish fourth, Chance Crum in fifth, rounding out your top 5. Connor Anton is going to bring home the 6th spot, Riley Wyans finishing 7th, Bobby Cheney 8th, Matt Simpson 9th, and Aaron Davis rounding out the top 10. Finally, we got Tyler Ducharme finishing 11th, Kyle Putz 12th, Nick Caressel right there in the 13th spot, Cameron Meyer 14th, Derek Bordeaux 15th, Mike Ellis 16th, Dustin Lee 17th, and myself finishing last because I didn't start the race. Anyway, that is it for us. If you'd like to join us here at Sim Racing Authority, the link, as I said, is in the description, simracingauthority.com. If you're looking to sponsor some of the races or maybe even sponsor a series, also that information is at simracingauthority.com. Thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to check us out next week.